Welcome to Car Trouble. We're a channel that's based around misadventures with cars. We'll be showcasing some pretty bad purchases that didn't go so well, so you don't have to, but I did.
Why are those two wires sticking out? I'm sure you don't need all the wires to make it work. Oh, it's making noises, it's making noises.
Hopefully there'll be some successful car experiences where I don't break the bank and come out winning. Yeah, right. Experiments with cars where I can't always promise the car's going to survive, especially if it's French.
I do not lack French cars.
And coming up with some belting road trips that are actually affordable for us normal people. So back to today's video. Can you own and run an Audi R8 for the same price as a family saloon? Or even better, can you own and run an Audi R8 for free? Let's find out. Roll that video! Roll that video! Would you roll? Get on with it!
Oh yes, welcome to the channel. Now let me tell you why we're not doing one of the usual snot boxes today. This is a 2008 Audi R8. Oh yeah! One of the many reasons why the 2000 Audi... Hang on, I don't want to crash this. One of the many reasons why the Audi R8 is special is because it's actually, unlike all the Lamborghinis and Ferraris that are all over the internet, this is actually affordable by us mere mortals. Now, I know some of you are thinking, don't be ridiculous, but wait and see. I'm going to tell you how. Now, when it's launched in 2008, the design of this car really did turn a few heads, and it still does it now. I think this is the better of the engines, mainly because I haven't driven the V10. But I love this 4.2 V8. Kicks out 420 horsepower, which by today's standards isn't massive, but honestly, in a car like this, an affordable daily car, 420 horsepower, just awesome. Sometimes I wish it was like a lady car and I was a boy car and I could do stuff to it. This one has been loaned to me by a very close friend of mine called Ben. Now I hesitated there because his nickname is actually too rude to say on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure his name is Ben. So, Ben has loaned me his Audi R8 very kindly. Now he and I engaged in an experiment not long ago, mine being the Bentley, which you'll see in another video. So the idea was, can you buy and run a supercar for more or less what it costs you to run a normal saloon car? Now if you guys disagree that the Audi R8 is a supercar, please let me know in the comments below. Let's have a debate. So this particular Audi R8 is a 2008 with 61,000 miles on it. It's the 4.2 V8 version, and it was picked up for just over £32,000. And you're thinking, what? That's loads of money. Well, it is, but hear me out. A lot of the 20-somethings I know are driving around in lease cars, leased 2 Series BMWs and things, which are costing them about £300 a month. And not only are you restricted on mileage, but at the end of that, you've got to give that car back. This one is on a 7-year loan, and at the end of the loan term, you get to keep it. And if you don't want to keep it in the middle of the term, you just pay it off and sell the car. And the best thing about it is, well, the experimental part is, we think this car has done its depreciating. It was what? Insert price here, new. So in 10 years, it's depreciated, and it's not really going to... The idea is that from its new price down to £32,000, the idea is it's not going to depreciate much more. Might do, might not. If it doesn't, the loan you're paying off is like paying to a savings account. Now, road tax is 55 quid a month. That's quite hard, but for the car you're getting, that's not too bad. Here we go, give it some beans. But not too many beans. Yes. This car does make me want to drive rather quickly, but I'm not going to because the weather's not great and this is one isn't mine. I just love the look of this car. I just think it's just sexy. A bit like 911s, this car doesn't really suit being driven around town. It's a little bit bumpy and everything, not uncomfortably so. It's just like a very hard sprung Audi A5, but when you open it up and it all hankers down, it starts to make a lot of sense. This car's, you know, supercar ability, mid-engine and all that power and four-wheel drive to put it down, but it's like a comfy Audi A5 inside. So it's got everything. Just an everything car. Except luggage and family back seats and things. So Ben and I got talking, and the idea behind buying this Audi R8 was a little experiment to see how affordable it could be. Now, yeah, the asking price of £32,000 is a lot of money, but if you go and take a loan out, bearing in mind your credit history has to be fairly decent, and if it isn't, then don't go buy an Audi R8. But if it is, you can take a 7-year loan at the moment on one of these things for £32,000. and it'll cost you £400 a month. Now if you compare that to a lot of lease cars now, you don't get an amazing car for £400, and at the end of it you have to give it back. Whereas this one, you get to keep it, or drive it for a bit and sell it, and if you can sell it for what you paid for it, because it's finished depreciating, you drive it for free!
So I'm going to get absolutely roasted by the Audi R8 diehards and the forum guys if I do a video on an Audi R8 and don't mention its Achilles heel, the mag ride system. Audi's magnetic ride system, in theory, is pretty great. I mean, why would you bother having coil springs when you could have something much more complicated, fragile and costly to repair? To be fair, when it's new, it's pretty good. It is a technological step forward over coil springs. It adapts to your driving style and is very controllable. I'm assured by Audi that it doesn't send different coloured Bacardi Breezer to each wheel, but that this graphic signifies electrical current. Its little computer brain constantly monitors driving style and G-forces and sends electric current to the relevant shock absorber to soften or firm it up. Well, how does it do that, I don't hear you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Inside each shock is an oil, and suspended in the oil are thousands of tiny magnetic particles. Normally they're just floating about and the oil is free to squidge up and down at will, creating a soft ride. But when electric current is applied to the magnets, the particles align across the fluid, making it much more difficult for the oil to move up and down, creating a stiffer ride. Still awake? Cool. The problem with the mag rides is they inevitably fail at some point, and when they do, they're mega expensive to repair. On average, we're talking about £2,000 per corner in the UK to replace them. There is a company in Poland that will repair them for about £220 each and £40 shipping. But as yet, I haven't found anybody that's had this done, so I can't tell you how effective it was or how long they even last. If anyone's used the company that repairs the mag rides in Poland, please drop a comment below, let us know how you got on. Below. There is another option. For around £1,400 you can replace all 4 shocks with racing coilovers, and that comes with a mag ride delete kit. Yeah, there'll be road conditions where the mag ride was more effective, but generally it has to be worth considering the coilover option just to avoid the expense of replacing the mag rides every 20 to 30,000 miles. There, mag ride covered. So, let's summarise this with the maths. Oh yeah, that's right. I know maths. I'm mathsier than a mother. The purchase price, unless you have that kind of cash as lying around, in which case, just go and buy an Audi R8. Gives us a monthly outgoing figure. So you take out your loan over a period of time. In this case, we're dealing with £400 a month. So what can you lease for £400 a month? So on here we've got BMW X1, BMW 118, Audi A4 Avant, nothing massively exciting. What's that doing there? This looks interesting, probably the most interesting one on here. It's a BMW 420 convertible. Right then, so let's do the maths. So, £401 a month, and ouch, £1,205 deposit. So over 2 years, providing you haven't caused any damage to it, the BMW will have cost you a whopping £10,841 in payments alone. Then you've got to say goodbye to it and catch the bus home. The R8 will have cost you £9,600 in payments over the same time period. So then you can either keep it, pay it off, or for the sake of this comparison, sell it. Now nobody can predict resale values, really, especially on a 12-year-old supercar, but we can't see this one being less than, say, a used Audi A6 in 2 years' time. So let's be generous and say it depreciates by 10% a year. In 2 years' time, it'll be worth just under £26,000. So at this point, you're still up by about £5,000 on the BMW. Now this could be a nice little rebate, but even if you got unlucky and got some hefty maintenance bills, £5,000 does go a long way to cover that. It would even cover 2 years of Audi warranty, which is a whopping £2,300 a year. Although in usual warranty style, a lot of the wear and tear items aren't covered, so yes, that means the mag ride shocks aren't covered either. My advice would be to find one that's had the mag ride shocks replaced recently, or more likely, had the coilover conversion done. So that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please do subscribe. It really does help out. And also click the notification bell so you don't miss any of the new uploads. You can do that on the buttons just below me. Thanks for watching.